1 week later, 5 kilometers, 28.5, 28.50. You have to keep pushing the bar. If you don't know statistics, you will not that. Body fat percentage, you can come, I'm sure you do the skin caliper test. Get to walking tall. Ask them, what's my fat percentage start of the season, what's my fat percentage end of season. Coaches, please be aware, I have seen during training, players actually losing muscle and gaining fat. Losing muscle, gaining fat. Improper diet. So, fat is something like this. Me holding all this around my waist and running. Imagine on a football field, you're having 22% body fat. Now, imagine a guy with 12% body fat. Fat is like heavy load. Have you seen rally cars? Yeah? Rally cars have no seats inside. Do you know that? No back seat. They strip out the car completely. Why? To make it lighter, because all they need is engine weight. What is your engine? Your muscles. So that's very important. So good nutrition will help, and I'll talk to you about how you can eat the correct food. Injury prevention. How many of you have been injured in this room? Please raise your hand. I have been injured. I used to run a lot. My knees are gone. Yeah. So if you take the correct nutrition and the correct techniques, you can also prevent simple injuries that come because of improper protein intake. And I'll discuss this in the later part of the session. Improve health, improve performance. For me, if you do all of this, and where does it start? Proper nutrition. Okay? There are two types of nutrition for creating a successful athlete. One is called foundation nutrition, and the other is called performance nutrition. I'll explain both to you. The problem in India is this foundation nutrition is wrong. Your dal chawal roti is wrong. You're eating it culturally as if you're coming from your hometown. You're not eating it as if you're a football player. Athletes have no taste buds. Medical professionals in the room, you should ram this into the athlete's head. Athletes have no taste buds. So if you're coming from Manipur and you're going to Chennai, eat idli sambar. If I'm going from Chennai to Manipur, I will eat beef stew. The point over here is athletes have no taste buds. You're a Mercedes-Benz, you're a Ferrari, you're a Land Rover, you're a Hyundai Icon. The fuel you put into the body should not have any bias. Have you ever heard about performance nutrition? Have you ever heard about performance nutrition? Okay, so I'm going to teach you today about performance nutrition. And the simplest performance nutrition is sitting right in front of you, which is that bottle of water. As an athlete, each and every one of you should be carrying your own water bottle when you go to a restaurant, when you come to a lecture like this, when you walk into a college, when you're sitting in the loo, you need to have your own personal water bottle. The reason being is, can any one of you tell me, not the medical or the teachers or the students, but the players, what is the percentage of water in the human body? Hold on. What is the percentage of water in the human body? How much percentage do you think is there in my body? 98? Okay, close, but too far ahead. Come down a little bit.
70.
70. Are you clear? College student. Okay, fine. 70% is what is there in your body. Okay? Do you know your body weight? आपका वजन क्या है? Weight क्या है? 55. इसका मतलब है, so boy is 55 kgs. Okay? 70% of his body is water. So I'm just going to multiply that. About 38 kgs in you is water, my friend. Surprised? 70% of you is water. Not one of you have a water bottle on your table. You are an athlete. From today onwards, wherever you go, I don't know if you've ever seen in the sports shops, they have that water bottle with a clip. Ever wondered why the clip is there? It's designed for guys like you. wherever you go, you have a water bottle clipped onto you. Because आपके शरीर के अंदर 38 kgs का वजन है पानी. You get the importance. So you guys are only drinking water lunchtime, breakfast time, before play one sip, then playing a little sip, another sip. Hydration is performance solution. साहब मेरे को गेटरेड लेने का है. अरे भाई पहला पानी पी लो यार. First let's do water, then let's go to Gatorade. Okay? You think nutrition, you can become a world-class superstar? This is the diet of a superstar. I have one of the best squash players in the world. This is how I break down his carbs, protein, fats. You don't need to copy this because it's not relevant to you. But I'm trying to show you that whilst you are eating food, the complexity of what we have to do is based on numbers, maths. Boy ka weight hai 55 kgs. I have to give him, maintain that he ensures that he has 38 liters of water. So if I do my calculation correctly, per day, if you're a football player, you need to consume 4.5 liters of water. This is 500 ml. I think. Yes. 500 ml. Nice. This is 500 ml. That means आपको ऐसा वाला bottle 9 numbers पीने का है पूरा दिन के अंदर. Okay, so if somebody is 70 kgs, anyone 70 kgs? Okay, you're 70. Work out the maths. 49 kgs in your body is water. If I do my math correct over here, this is around 6 something liters. 6.4 liters of water you need to drink a day if you are an athlete. If you are not an athlete, 2 to 3 liters a day. Check this out. Okay, lunch, raw carrots, masala roti, vegetable korma, written at daily fat, low fat diet. We actually put the servings down for this athlete and we break it down to a 329 calorie meal. How many meals should a footballer or an athlete eat in a day?
6 more.
Everyone says 3. You all are saying 6 because you all are professionals. Okay. You're a footballer? No. Footballer? Yes. What's your name? Mandeep. सुबह कितना बजे उठा? 6. हाँ, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock के बाद क्या खाया? ब्रेकफास्ट. कितना बजे किया ब्रेकफास्ट? 7:30. उसके बाद कुछ नहीं. उसके बाद लंच कितना बजे? 9 से खत्म करेगा तो 1 बजे हम लोग निकलेगा. अगर बात ही करेगा तो शायद 2 बजे. So let's take 1 o'clock. Because 1 o'clock I will be hungry. Okay, 1 o'clock. So lunch. उसके बाद सोने का प्रैक्टिस 4 बजे. 4 बजे उसके बाद एक बटाटा वड़ा, चाय, कुछ ऐसा पिएगा, बिस्किट. और उसके बाद डिनर 8 बजे. कितना मील हो गया? This is not a meal. So a player has to get 6 to 8 meals a day. ये प्रॉब्लम है वर्ल्ड क्लास बनाने के लिए. प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि आपके पास कोच नहीं है, टेक्निक नहीं है, there is no infrastructure, everything is there. But the vision in your mind is how much do I need to eat is not free. आप लोग आम आदमी जैसा नहीं है जो 3 मील ले सकते हैं. आप लोग मर्सिडीज बेंज है, फरारी है, वो पूरा पिच के अंदर घूमने का है. लेकिन फ्यूलिंग आम आदमी जैसा करता है. तो हाई एंड व्हीकल आम आदमी फ्यूलिंग. वेयर इज द गैप? द गैप कम. द गैप कम्स इन परफॉर्मेंस. ओके, सो लेट मी गेट इनटू स्पेसिफिक्स. व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन यू एक्सरसाइज? ये फैमिली प्लानिंग का ट्रायंगल नहीं है. ओके, नॉट फैमिली प्लानिंग लेक्चर. सो प्लीज वेक अप. व्हेन यू प्ले फुटबॉल, हार्ट रेट गोज अप. हार्ट रेट ऊपर जाता है. Respiratory rate, breathing, cardiac output. Do you know what is your cardiac heart rate during the game? No. Okay. One quick tip I will give to you and your entire coaches and all. Measure your heart rate. You should always aim to be at 60 to 70% of your target heart rate. I don't have the equation over here. I don't have the equation over here, but I'll just explain it to you. I'll do an example with one person. Any 20-year-old over here? Anybody's 20 years of age? 20? 19? 21? 21. Okay, what's your name? James. Okay, so let's say James. James, I'm going to make you 20. Okay? So there is an equation which is 220 minus your age. And I can train all of you, all the physios and all, on how to calculate this. When the player comes in, they know their target heart rate. So 220 minus 20, which is 200. So your heart rate should be 0.6 to 0.7, which is 120 to 140 beats a minute. James, when you are playing, if your heart rate goes beyond 140, you are not a conditioned athlete. You need to push yourself so that when you are playing the actual game, and how I would do this if I was you? One is, if you have enough of money, buy a heart rate monitor. If you don't, do what I do. I look at my watch, I hold here for 10 seconds, and I count my heart rate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I get 20 beats in 10 seconds, multiply by 6, 10 into 6 is 60 seconds. I will get 120 beats. I'm conditioned. If my heart rate is 30 beats in 10 seconds, multiply by 6, 180 beats. I am not conditioned. So please know your heart rate. If you want some secrets, people say, I'll buy Adidas this shoe, I'll practice kicking this banana curve shot 100 times. Boss, pehle aapke shareer ke andar jao. Because that foot has to get the energy from your heart and your muscles. You're not doing anything about that, but you're buying the best of shoes. Sir, I want best of AstroTurf. Fortunately for you guys, you've got the best AstroTurf I've ever seen in India. But if your body is not ready for the best of conditions, what's the point? You might as well not play. So please know your heart rate, okay?